Hey everyone, welcome to the weekend stock forecast. As always, let's go over the charts here. I want to start with the SPY. As you can see on this daily SPY, this week we saw a nice move higher in the markets, and we're making some bullish consolidation. We're still holding this gap fill area as minor resistance now. So as you can see on the last 2 days, they've saved it right on this gap fill. So the first resistance on the upside will be this 171, and my second resistance line on the upside will be this 175. This will be my ultimate target if we can break above this double top high. But this one will be first major resistance. On the downside, first support that I see on the charts will be this pivot right here from last week, 163.14. And then we have this gap fill around 160.50, and then this 200 moving average around 157.63. So I'm thinking that we can see some selling the coming week. It's also options X week, so it may be that the markets will push to new highs. So we have to wait and see what next week will bring. Now let's go over some scalping levels for Monday. The first big level on the downside will be this double bottom pierce to this 200 moving average around 168.57. That will be my first level of support. Then we have this pivot low area around 168.36, and just below that it's the gap window area at 168.26. So let's erase this line. We'll go for the ultimate level, this gap window. Then further on the downside, we have this gap fill at 167.64, and just below that this pivot low before the breakout, 167.46. And after that we have this consolidation area around 167 even number. On the upside, so first resistance will be this double top from Thursday, 169.55. It's a minor level now, as you can see. We made this up move, and then we got this sideways consolidation near the close, so it's possible we can break above this level. And then the first big level on the upside, let's zoom in here on the charts. I will jump over to the larger time frame here. Uh, 170 will be my first level, and appears off 170 to 117.15. This will be my first major area of resistance. And after that we have this gap window at 170.50, and then this gap fill at 170.74, and then the double top around 171. Okay, I want to jump over now to some swing trade levels. I want to start with the GLD. Now as you can see, this week on the GLD we made a nice, we gapped lower below this 50 moving average, and now we're making some possibility for a bear flag right here. Just only the second day of consolidation, just below this 50 moving average. If you can see a few sideways days here until let's say Friday, I want to pick up a swing short here on this GLD chart. The first major level will be this area, 123.46. Then we have this gap fill at 121.23, and then this double bottom low at 115.29. So if you see a few sideways consolidation days here, and we're staying below this 50 moving average, it's dead on short, and the GLD can drop lower. Now let's jump over to Apple. Same scenario here as on the GLD chart. So as you can see, we got this down move, and now we got this consolidation just above this 50 and the 200 daily moving average. So I'm looking for a few sideways days here, like into Wednesday, to pick up a swing short. First target for this one will be this gap window, in this area, 435.41. This will be the first major support level. We also got this pivot right here at 454, but with the consolidation just above, I'm looking for the lower level. In this case, this gap window 436, and then we have this gap fill 420. This will be the major level, and if Apple can break lower, look for this level. If you connect the recent lows right in this area with this pivot low right here, this will be our major level of support on the downside between 394 and 390. Now let's go over some scalping levels on Apple first. So as you can see, we got this down move, and now we got this big bearish consolidation. So I'm wondering if we will see some downside next week. First level of support, as you can see, we're hammering on this double bottom low. So if you break this, let's find the first level of support here. The first level that I see, we first have this gap window 456. We also got the even number of 460. That will be my first level for a scalp long, and then we have this gap fill at 454.40 and a pivot low on the peers of 554 around 453.68. And the next major level here will be this gap fill 452.61, a pivot low right here at 451.25, and this will be the major level next week, 450 peers right in this pivot 449.76. Okay guys, and I want also jump over to Tesla daily chart right here. This one is a very interesting chart. As you can see, we got this down move, and now we're consolidating just above this 20 moving average. That's your micro pattern, but you also got a macro pattern. This pivot high, this up bar, and then we got this sideways consolidation just above the 20 moving average. So I'm wondering, once we see a daily close below this 20 moving average, I can see a major drop to this 50 MA around 143.31. So I'm looking next week to pick up a swing short right here in this area. If you can see a sideways action into Wednesday. Now let's go over some scalping levels here on Tesla. I'm more looking to pick up a short than a long on Tesla. You never know. So let's find some resistance levels here. So on the upside, the first big resistance that I see, we first got this pivot high 168. Then we have this gap fill 170 peers. This will be also a little level 171, and the big level will be this area 173.65. The low is 173.31 to 173.65. The first support, if you connect the lows, this will be your first level you have to break through, and this will be our first support area 158.50. We also got a minor pivot right here 160.40, but in this case I'm looking for the lower level to pick up a scalp long. If you can break below this low, the first level that I see will be this 153.42. As you can see, we got this consolidation area before the breakout. And then the next level for a scalp long will be the peers of 150 with this pivot area. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels, and I see you all on Monday for a new update.